stuff.
It's
We're
because
live. We
it
are.
said it's showtime.
Oh my gosh. There we go. That was close. We almost didn't feed the duck, Shawn.
What would one do if the ducks were not fed?
I know. I'm not in the mood to find out tonight. I'm not. We're going to keep it professional, and we're going to have ducks and all the things. Tonight.
Professionals feed ducks.
Gosh, we're so good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, so tonight we have Jeremy Wise on the show. He's from Anchorage, Alaska. He's going to be putting on the, I don't even know what this is. It Mr. Furface? Is that the actual event? I don't know. It's at the Beards and Booze and Bacon Festival, beard competition, all the bees, triple bees.
All the bees.
Look at all them bees. Anyway, yeah, so
we should have honey there too. Maybe it's honey
bear because of bees.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Freaking Shawn. Anyway, so that's what we're going to do tonight, Shawn. We're going to be in the triple bee with the bumblebees and the honey.
All over that bacon.
All over that bacon. Anyway, let's get going, shall we?
We should do it.
We're going to do it.
Yes.
Talking Beards, the podcast. Your hosts, Aaron D. Johnston, Shawn Glander,
oh my gosh, I completely failed.
You did not. We just decided to give the ducks some extra food, and there it is.
I was trying to multitask, and I failed.
You did it all. You rocked it.
What's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to Talking Beards World. This is episode number 332 of the live show, and yeah, that's it. Just
very
live
true.
Show, 332. I'm Aaron D. Johnston. I'm over here. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Aaron D. Johnston, all that good stuff. Yeah. If you heard us for the first couple minutes before the show started, we're going to be talking to Jeremy Wise tonight. He is up there in Alaska, and this is the event right here, the Beard, Booze, and Bacon Festival. It's going to be a good time. I'm super sad I'm not going to be up there, but, you know, it'll be okay. How are you doing, Shawn?
Sad too. I am definitely sad. I am Shawn Glander. You can call me Shawn Glander everywhere. I don't care what social you're on. But I also wish I was at this festival here because
you could.
Most of my favorite things.
You could drive there.
I could drive there. I mean, I guess most of us could.
I mean, technically we could all drive there, but you're close. How close are you up there, do you think?
Oh, not close enough. It's actually quite a ways.
Google's about to tell me right now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I wish I knew, but
you are way further away than I thought you were. Holy crap, that's a haul still. 1 day, 17 hours.
Driving straight.
Yeah. From Spokane.
That sounds about right.
Wow. I figured maybe 24 hours. That's what I was thinking. Dude, that's freaking. But from Washington, I thought it was like it's like basically you're already there. But,
Can you imagine? Could you imagine how far it is from you to drive then?
And I was, you know, I was thinking about it. I had already looked into it a little bit, but it's I don't know if it's quite the right time of year quite yet because I'm not a ice road trucker or Jeremy Wise.
I feel like there's definitely plenty of parts of Alaska you can go without ever seeing ice road trucker stuff.
No, all of Alaska is just ice road truckers everywhere. It's the whole state is just like that. If you're going to the grocery store, it's like ice road truckers to the grocery store. That's what I think. Alaska 24/7, just ice road truckers, except for like July. Then it's just regular truckers, I think.
Oh, that's their 1 month of non-ice roads.
Yeah, just July. So breaking news, I'm 2 days and 22 hours from Anchorage, Alaska. So
2 days and how many hours?
22.
22 hours.
So basically 3 days straight.
That's pretty much 3 days. I don't know how you get around that.
4,389 miles. It's pretty
Yep.
close. Anyway. Oh my God, me. See, Ice Road Truckers, 100% all day, every day. Everybody knows that. I don't know. What'd you do?
More work on vehicles, that's for sure.
You're just a vehicle working on full.
I have no choice. I mean, I owe it to my vehicles. But yes, I did do a lot of that. A little bit of stuff around the house, which wasn't bad. Nothing to the studio. The studio
Nothing new again.
Nothing again. It got neglected one more week, but there will be some upgrades next week.
Tune in next week for upgrades to Shawn Glander's closet.
There is. They're here. They're in the.
I don't even know what this is. This is exciting.
Yes, it
yeah.
is.
I still have Natalie's flower right here.
Okay, so my upgrade may not be that cool, but it's gonna be cool.
So that's what I was working on. I was trying to upload some pictures in here for Natalie because I was going to talk about her flowers some more.
Yeah,
but I didn't quite get that done, and then I forgot to take this away, and then I forgot to take the ducks away.
We had them ducks on full blast. There's no doubt.
Full blast. So yeah, so I was going to talk about Natalie's flowers. She's been just flowering it up like crazy. She's got more things like this, and she's thinking about making a whole Facebook page. It's going to be flower rich. I'll try to get some more pictures.
Flower Rich here. Facebook page. Dude. That's what it's called. So look for Flower Rich.
I think it's gonna be like Natalie's. What did Nat's Little Buds? I think that's what she's going with.
That is a way better name than whatever you said. I don't even remember what it was anymore. I remember Natalie's Buds though.
Nat's Little Buds.
Buds.
Right. That's like because they're like her friends.
But it's Natalie, so I was not wrong as well.
No, that's true. There we go. Cardi says that you need a flower for your hair. Speaking of a flower for your hair, did everybody see how good Shawn Glander looks?
It needs to be a blue flower, I think. Or maybe we offset it a little bit to match my chest tattoo.
Oh my gosh. This morning I was just like digging through pictures. I was like, I know me and Jeremy got to have a picture together. And I was like, oh my gosh.
This is perfect.
And then it just completely distracted me from what I was doing because I was going to try to make a different picture thing this week. Instead of just doing this, I was going to have, us in it or something. But I just got distracted doing this and I just thought it was hilarious. And I just never got back to what I was actually doing.
It's uncanny how we're the same height, so I mean, it really did work out beautifully.
Yeah, because you and Natalie are the same height, and you wear the same clothes, and like you said earlier, good thing you shaved your stomach before that picture, because that would have been weird. But
it would have looked pretty weird with a furry midriff sticking out of there, But
so Justin, the photo confused his loins, so I guess he found you attractive, Shawn. So maybe you and Justin can talk about that sometime.
We already do, so it's okay.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you already figured it out. Speaking of Justin, this is his event, and then this is coming up on May 25th. So everybody, don't forget about this thing. Orlando adjacent, May 25th.
May 25th.
Yeah, if you
watch the Rockets.
If you is halfway between the Rockets and Mickey Mouse, pretty much. Elon might be there. Who knows? So yeah. Don't forget about that deal. And Shawn's got his thing too. We're going to get this at the top of the show so it doesn't get lost in the shuffle. Go ahead, Shawn.
Oh yeah, we definitely have Beards on the Rocks. We have a full panel of judges getting announced here real soon. All kinds of great stuff. Bring your casino attire, as flashy, flaunty, or just as comfy as you want to be. I mean, I have walked by plenty of tables with people just sitting there playing cards in sweatpants. So come how you want, but bring your money and let's raise money for charity.
Yeah. Speaking of that charity,
June 15th.
That's the Mission Community Outreach Center. And bring pants. At least wear pants. Don't get too comfy.
No, yeah, no.
As
long as you bring your money for raffle tickets, which are the currency for all the casino games, are raffle tickets.
That does, So Jeff Harris said it just looks like Natalie with a beard on. Look at that. You just like glance at it. Yeah, basically.
We rock the same do.
You do. Do you
Mhm.
also cut your own hair?
I do cut my own hair.
I used to cut Natalie's hair, but now she just does it on her own, and I just give her the once over and trim behind her ears and stuff like that. But she's super good. She does it all by herself now. I'd miss all kinds of spots if I did it.
I just shave in the shower.
Do you have a mirror in there or something?
I have a mirror that works as well as any mirror in a shower. Yep.
10-4. I don't know what that means, but all right.
Mirrors and showers aren't really compatible, but
you can't get like a mirror that doesn't fog. Is that not a thing?
This mirror supposedly doesn't fog. It fogs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mullet update.
Please bring it.
For you. How's your mullet doing, Shawn?
My mullet.
Yeah.
My mullet is non-existent. I even made sure I shaved the dimple in the back of my head.
What the hell? I thought that's what we were doing. We were growing mullets together.
The Matrix plug spot.
All right, so there's my deal.
Where's yours? Yep. That's actually getting pretty strong out there.
It is actually.
It is. It is.
It's like I don't know what happened. Like in the last few weeks, I feel like it's just really taking off. It's sitting on my neck now.
Yeah.
And now it was 90 degrees today, so this is different because it's hot on the back of my neck.
Well, people only get to see it once a week, and it's like that cat or that whatever you only see once a week. You're like, oh my goodness, look how big it's getting.
Mm-hmm. Now look at it.
Now it's a mullet. You actually have a mullet now.
I do. I do now. Hey, so here's some information for you. Did you know shaving cream will keep your mirror from fogging?
No.
Now you do. Thank you, Jeff Harris. And objects in shower mirrors are smaller than they appear. Shawn Glander.
All right.
And that's a ducktail. Woo. Look at that. All the comments. What's up, Kyle Waller? That's what she said.
Besides growing a fantastic mullet, what did you do this weekend?
Oh my gosh. I don't know. What did I do this weekend? You always I should think about this beforehand. I never ever do.
You always catch me off guard with it. So.
Natalie made flowers all weekend. She's no help. I worked in the garage. Oh, I got the booger running. I did do that Saturday. It fired right up the first try.
I mean,
yeah.
It didn't sound so great, but it fired right up.
It sounded fine. it needed some Lucas oil in it, and
there you go.
Yeah, so I need to drain all the fluids and top off and put all fresh fluids in there. I need to address the airbag system because I disconnected a lot of that to redo some stuff that didn't need redoing. I should have just freaking left it all alone. But yeah, so now I need to redo some airbag stuff and get it all rehooked up so I can drive it or push it outside the garage, because right now it's just sitting on jack stands, and if I take the jack stands off, the frame will be on the ground and it will not move. So I need little airbags of springs on all four corners.
Not the kind that save your life, the kind that get your vehicle up off the ground.
Exactly. So yeah, I need to address that. I need to get air in the suspension so I can get it outside, because apparently the cooling system is full of sludge. I'm hoping it's just localized to the radiator area, but who knows? So just run a hose, rinse it out real good, and hopefully it's all right. I think it's all right. I didn't blow a head gasket or anything. It's just sitting there. So it's just mad from sitting in the garage since, oh my gosh, I'm embarrassed. 2015, Shawn.
Dang.
That's when I took it apart.
That's some years.
I took it to a show. Like 4th of July weekend, 2015. And while I was driving it, that's when it sprung a leak in the gas line.
Oh,
and it wasn't, super crazy, but I knew it was leaking. I could tell, and it was dripping. I was like, all right, just needs new fuel lines. That's fine. But to do that, I had to take the floor out of the bed and so on and so forth. And anyway,
there she sat.
It sat. And then I started doing beard stuff, because 2015 was like the beginning of beard stuff. So it was like, am I going to go do truck stuff or am I going to go do beard stuff? And Natalie was definitely wanting to do more beard stuff. and I was cool with that. So voila,
Look
I
at
did
you
weird
now.
stuff, and now hopefully I can just rinse out the old engine really good, and then drive it around the neighborhood like a golf cart. The end. I don't know what else I
Like
did.
a golf cart?
Yeah, like no tags and insurance, like a golf cart.
Oh, yeah, right. Gotcha.
I'm just gonna put it around the neighborhood. I'm not gonna do anything crazy.
Drive it like you stole it.
What else did I do? I thought I was having a stroke yesterday. We could talk about that. That was pretty
You
fun.
should talk about the pseudo stroke.
I don't think I had a stroke. I don't know what happened. I talked to you yesterday on the phone while we were driving to Hobby Lobby.
Correct.
And when I got back in the car to drive home from Hobby Lobby, I told Natalie, I was like, I don't feel well. I feel extremely woozy. And she was like, do I need to drive? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'll be all right. And I drove us
I'm
home.
just gonna keep driving.
Yeah, I'll just keep driving. It'll be fine. And yeah, I got home and I don't know. I kept saying that I felt like I was in a dream. Like nothing felt real. And my hair was all tingly. And I don't know. It didn't make any sense. I didn't know what was going on. So I ate a brownie just in case it was like low blood sugar. I drank some water. And then I laid in the bed. And then I got up and I was like, I'm going to go do stuff. And then I laid on the couch. And then I was like, I don't want to lay here on the couch. I'm going to the garage. And so then I went to the garage and I laid in the garage floor underneath my truck. And so I was like, all right, I'm just going to go back in the house. And so I just went back in the house and
like laid on the garage floor under the truck, like not doing anything, just laying there.
Yeah, I was looking, but you know, because I was looking at the airlines and stuff I got that I took apart that I didn't need to and all that good stuff that I made more work for myself now. Yeah, I was doing stuff like that, but mainly I was just laying there. Just
feeling a nice cool ground.
Dude, I don't know what happened. It was weird. Anyway, getting old's strange when your body's just like, you know what? I think we're going to shut off part of these systems that are operating or whatever for a little bit. And
right. You don't need them all.
No, your body's just going to go in autopilot for a little bit. And yeah, you'll
battery
figure it out.
Mode. You went into battery save mode.
I was in safe mode or something yesterday. I don't know. Something wasn't right. But I woke up today and I was fine. So
right.
Good to go.
Which is great news. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Johnston is fine.
I'm fine. I woke up fine. I'm not in a dream anymore. But yeah, dude,
he's out of limp mode. He's ready to go.
Natalie asked to take me to the hospital about a dozen times, and I refused all dozen. So, yeah. Was that it? Is that about all I did this weekend? I don't know. Sounds about right. I watched the race. Probably it was the closest NASCAR Cup Series finish in history this weekend.
Really?
Yeah. Kyle Larson won by 0.0001. It's pretty close.
So he had more bugs on his grill or what? Like, I don't even know how that works.
Basically, he was an inch close. Yeah, and the horses too, except for the horse slow-mo camera wasn't all blurry like the Cup slow-mo camera. Anyway, yeah. Sometimes you make sure your eyelids don't have holes. Sometimes, you know. And that's what I did yesterday. I slept. And then I laid down to go to bed, and I couldn't go to sleep. The end. That was my night. Anyway.
Sounds like your body ran a marathon, but then it wasn't able to turn off. So
right. And then I just felt exhausted after like it was, I don't know. It was weird. I don't know what happened, Shawn. I'm not a doctor. The end.
Obviously, it hopefully was not as bad as it could be, because here we are today. Like,
and we're here
talking about a new event and speaking to a new person that has got some really cool stuff going on.
And let's dive into that. We've made him wait long enough. He is chomping at the bit, as the kids say. John. Let's do it. So tonight we have Mr. Jeremy Wise on the show. He is putting on the Beards, Booze and Bacon Festival. We're just going to call it Triple B tonight, Shawn. Triple B. Like
Triple B going down.
Triple B going down.
With the honey.
Get ready for an Alaskan event like no other. on Saturday, May 11th at the Sullivan Arena in Anchorage, Alaska. Let's learn everything there is to learn about this event.
And
What's up,
Alaska.
Jeremy?
Hey, how's it going, guys? Thanks for having me on this evening.
Yeah, buddy,
Thanks
it's
for being
good to
here.
have you on the show. Like Shawn said, you've never been on the show, and that's super fun. And
It's a dream come true.
I'm glad it's a dream come true. You need bigger dreams, Jeremy.
Hey, you got to start somewhere. One dream.
Man. Better Business Bureau. Basically, the Better Business Bureau is going on this weekend. So, what's up, man? Let's hear. Let's just back up. I don't even know where to start with you. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
First of all, we're only missing one B, and that's the booby.
Booby.
Yeah.
It could be quadruple B. You
Yep.
should do that next year.
It could be.
Stripper poles at the Beards, Booze, and Bacon Festival.
It might get a little crazy.
That'll be awesome. Like naked girls with bacon on them. Perfect.
Bacon pasties.
Bacon pasties.
Yes.
We'll be there.
Perfect.
Sign me up. Like, we're talking real talk now. This might be the coolest freaking beard comp I've ever heard about. Let's go.
Well, you're in Washington, so you could easily make the flight up here real quick.
I could. My arms aren't very strong these days, but I can make it a part of the way, and then I have to walk the rest. But
we already talked about it. Shawn's just going to drive up there. It's only 1 day, 17 hours. Easy.
Well, it's longer than you think because I do it all the time.
Yeah, so let's talk about that a little bit. So you drive from Texas to Alaska frequently, right?
Yeah, about every 3 to 6 months or so.
wait,
It's
to
definitely a haul.
Texas.
Yes.
Yeah, so why do you do that? What do you do up there in Alaska that requires you to go to Texas?
I go down there. I have a warehouse, and I go down and pick up merchandise from my businesses up here. So it makes it easier. Shipping cost is crazy, so it's easier to drive down, pick it all up in a warehouse, and drive it back.
All right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, Jeff Harris wants to know, what part of Texas do you travel down to?
Houston area.
There you go. So dang, so you're going all the way down.
You're going from corner to corner of North freaking America almost. Like,
yeah, it's 4,438 miles from my driveway in Texas to my driveway here in Anchorage.
That's crazy, man.
So
you're at least farthest to farthest of the couple of two countries.
Yeah, almost. Crazy. I just have to go to Florida to be a little bit further south.
Yeah, a little bit, not a lot though.
Yeah.
You should do that one time. You should just go to Texas to Florida and then just to do it.
Yeah.
No.
No, I'm good.
I don't know why, but you just should.
Florida,
it sounds
Florida's
great.
not for everyone.
It sounds like fun to me. Anyway,
well, you do like driving too, so
that's true. So how's that drive when so you do it every 3 months, so you got to do it in the winter and stuff, huh?
Ice road trucking, baby. Ice road trucking.
That's right. So 11 months out of the year, ice road truckers all the way through Alaska. So does it get super, super crazy going through Canada and stuff in the wintertime, or
in the middle? I mean,
tame?
the coldest I've ever seen it out there was -48 on my truck. I mean, that's in the middle of nowhere, Canada. But I mean, for the most part, the roads are sort of maintained. They're at least plowed. So you're cruising on ice and snow and everything else the whole way.
When you say -40 something, you talking Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Talking degrees. 48, -48.
Well, they're both degrees.
It doesn't matter if it's Celsius or Fahrenheit. If it's -48, either way,
Fahrenheit.
it's cold as crap.
Fahrenheit. So America,
Shawn, come on now. He
said in parts of Canada, and
he may be.
I know how they measure things.
Yeah, our trucks are still in Fahrenheit though, so that doesn't change.
So is it like just a regular interstate all the way through Canada through the nothingness with gas stations and stuff every
technically
hour?
Yeah, it is. It's a road. I mean, most of it is paved up until you get closer to the Alaskan and Canada. I mean, probably I'd say probably 600-ish or so miles are dirt roads.
Whatever, you're lying.
No, I'm not. I mean, you get up into Canada, it's paved roads all the way, and then you hit a certain point and it just goes to dirt roads, and it's what they do. it's cheaper for them not to pave them because the frost heaves and everything else, it messes up the roads. So you're constantly have to go in and redo them. So if they're dirt, they can just work the dirt real fast and be done.
Wow. They're cold for so long of the year.
No, that makes perfect sense. It's just weird to hear that the roads from to Alaska or dirt. Just wild.
Yeah, it was snowing here yesterday. I mean, in North Alaska, I think they said it was snowing in Fairbanks, and then one of our little towns between here and Fairbanks got like 13 inches of snow yesterday. So
Good
winter's
Lord.
not done here completely yet.
For those that don't want to be there, care to mention any town names?
Well, it was 90 here today.
Yeah, Anchorage is nice. It's nice and sunny, 50 degrees here today. Snow's melting, trees are blossoming. We're getting there.
There you go. It's almost summertime in Alaska. So perfect time for a beard competition, huh?
Yes, sir.
Let's get into this. The Beards, Booze, and Bacon Festival. Is this the first time that the Beards have been involved with this event, or is it an entirely new event?
This is the first time this whole festival has happened. I actually kind of piggybacked off of that nationals we went to in Casper, Wyoming.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Saw the mix behind it, and I was like, man, everyone in Alaska, because craft breweries and everything else are real huge here for us. They've blown up. I'm sure they're crazy down there too, but in Anchorage alone, we have like 15 or 16 different craft breweries, if not more. And so I saw that idea at nationals when we went to Casper, and I was like, that would be awesome to do in Alaska.
That was cool.
The Mr. Furface side of it, the beard side of it, that competition's been around for 74 years. And so they needed to find a new home to actually host the competition. And I presented the idea to us joining forces. And now we have the Beards, Booze, and Bacon Festival presents Mr. Furface as well.
Perfect. So now Mr. Furface isn't in Alaska in February. Now it's May.
So we're going to shoot for May. We're seeing how May goes, and then we might move it to November.
Okay. What's the temperature looking like in November usually up there?
November you're going to be in the 30s, the 20s to 30s.
Okay.
But we chose May or November because for outsiders, lower 48ers, it's a lot cheaper to travel up here in those months, because you don't want to travel up here in June, July, or August, because that's prime tourist time for us. And so tickets are a lot more affordable for people that want to fly into the event for May and November, kind of our not too cold, not too hot. It's right in between for us.
It's not really the tourist season. It's just,
bearable Alaska.
Bearable Alaska.
It's 50 degrees outside today. It's going to be, we're supposed to have this temperature all week. And I mean, it's good weather. Everything's melting. So if you want to come up here, you can go enjoy the outdoors without freezing your nuts off, and then friggin' be able to actually enjoy your time. And then if it's in November, you can go do the outdoor things like dog sledding, hiking, snowshoeing, whatever else. You'll still be able to do those things too and not freeze your. So it's a double-edged sword here. So, but we're going to see how May goes, and then maybe we'll move to November next year. Or the only problem with November is that's when nationals is. So usually,
yeah. So
we gotta pick our lesser of two evils and figure out which way goes and works for everyone. But yeah.
It's the first year of it. You're going to figure it out. And I think this thing's I think it's going to be a success. I mean, who doesn't like the triple Bs? And then next year
you put all the best ingredients together. So how is it not going to come out?
I can't take credit for it fully. I mean, I did steal the idea a little bit from Casper, but
Casper was fun. I enjoyed Casper a lot. So
I thought it would have been cooler in Casper had they.
I didn't get to walk around and check out the different booths as much because Aaron worked me like a dog the whole time. But
it was all done before the competition even started, and so the competition is going to be happening while all the booze is going to be taking place, to trying everything and all the local breweries and stuff. So
so let's get into that. So how is this all going to work and coexist together? Are there going to be like bacon contests and stuff, and how
I'm slacking on the bacon vendors this year. I do have a few, but not as many as I wanted to, because it's a new contest, new thing. Everyone's kind of skeptical in the beginning, but I mean, I have a few bacon vendors there, not as many as I hoped for, But the bacon and the booze side of things, it's it's a festival. So sometimes we do a thing up here where you can go in and do festivals and you can try all the breweries. So with your admission, you get brewery tickets and you get bacon tickets. So you can go around and try all the bacon and try all the brews. So it's all samples. And then everyone's going to judge who has their favorite bacon dish and who has their the favorite brew. Yeah.
Brewery.
Yeah, no, that was my next question was going to be, are they judged? Like, is there a card that you get where you get to decide it all out and everything?
We're going to do best brew and best bacon.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
How many breweries do you have signed up to be up there?
I think 7 or 8 right now.
Okay.
So it's a good variety.
7 or 8 breweries and a handful of bacons and all the beards. So
all the beards, yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about these beards. How's that gonna work?
So same as normal, we're gonna do just like any other competition, all by categories. Doors open at 5. We're gonna do a happy hour. Everyone a little solo acoustic guitarist guy playing. His name's Jerry Westling. He's gonna do 5 to 7, and then the beard competition is gonna start at 7, and we're actually gonna be streaming it live. I have a sponsor that's going to stream the whole thing live on Facebook, and that way those that can't enjoy it or want to check it out can.
Where's it going to be streamed at on Facebook?
Well, it's going to be on my personal page and maybe on the Beards, Booze, and Bacon page. Okay. I don't know how to do the whole streaming thing, so whatever platform I can get it on or whatever pages, I'm going to try to push it out there.
Well, maybe you and I can talk later on this week or off the show and stuff, and I can do my best to maybe help you, and maybe we can figure out how to get it on more places, and everybody can see it, and it'll entice more people to maybe come up there next year and see some Alaska.
It's Alaska. I mean, everyone's friendly up here. You're gonna come up. You're gonna have a good time either way. We're gonna drink a lot of beer and eat some bacon.
That's pretty much all you got to do up there in Alaska is just drink beer, eat bacon, and just ice fish.
Our igloos. We all live in igloos.
Correct.
There's polar bears in my front yard right now. I mean,
yep. That's Alaska,
right? And watch out for the truckers.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, watch out for the ice road truckers.
Yep.
So this is what the inside of an igloo looks like. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, did you paint the ice or did you put up sheetrock over the ice?
Sheetrock over the ice.
Perfect. That's good thinking. That's what Shawn does up there in Spokane.
Sheetrocker, professional sheetrocker.
Yeah, he's a professional sheetrocker. I watched him build
no store.
I watched him build an entire bathroom from scratch in like 2 days.
He did.
Hey.
It was honestly like really, really impressive. It was in the corner of his garage, and I'm not even kidding. It was like 2 or 3 days. He from nothing to a full-fledged bathroom. It was amazing.
Never try to build a bathroom right before your competition. I finished on Friday.
Ooh, Jason has a good question. He says, "Do polar bears play nice with the penguins?"
Oh,
well, we don't have penguins up here. That's the south.
Come on, Jason. Everybody knows that penguins are on the South Pole.
Yes, somewhere around Houston.
Yes. That's where the penguins are, Shawn. Right. Houston. Yeah. Maybe a little further south than Houston. Possibly.
Does it get further south than Houston? Like the Gulf Coast or what?
No, there's a whole other part of the earth.
Oh,
and it's below that. That's where the penguins are, Shawn. Anyway, so back to the beard competition. You tell us about these categories. I know Mr. Furface. Mr. Furface, are we going with the Mr. Furface categories up there? Or are you doing?
Oh yeah, since like I said, it's been around for technically 75 years. COVID killed us for 1 year, so we're at our 74th actual Mr. Furface competition.
That's
and it's actually
that's a lot.
It's not like every other competition where it's all based on length and everything else. It's all actually based on your color.
Okay.
So. And obviously, since we have a category, I don't even know all the categories. I should know these things, but I think we do have a mountain goat category, don't we? Yeah, we do. So that's where you would fall in, since your beard isn't fully full like mine and Sean's. You fall into the mountain goat category.
Yeah, so I've got the most prestigious facial hairstyle, so let's not get it twisted. Anybody can grow a full beard. I mean that's easy stuff, you know. It takes real, you know, craftsmanship to create a goatee such as mine. So
Okay.
all you do is just don't shave. That's easy.
Yeah, it is pretty easy.
See? This takes skill.
There was so much stuff there that I hope you got some shovels, Jeremy, because that was getting pretty freaking deep up in here.
Yeah. We'll let him
Oh,
live in the
my Lord.
delusional world of the goatee world.
I don't like this at all. Not at all. Even
Like-
Brad's like, the mustache. He was like, Aaron, you are mistaken. And then you two knuckleheads, this is not
I
going
know.
well for me
I know.
at all. So besides mountain goat, is everything else just based around color, or do you have other criterias?
No, everything is based off of color for the most part. Like we have brown bear, which is brown beards. Black bear is black beards, and then honey bear. I mean, we don't even have a honey bear, so I don't know where that one comes from. But we're gonna go with it. Honey bear is for the blondies. Red fox, which is me. Polar bear for white, and Dennis Dawson, you know, Santa, aka Santa. Polecat is like if you're gray down the middle and red or whatever color in the sides. Wolf, most suave. Ooh, okay.
What's that mean?
Honestly, I don't know. Swamp. I'm gonna go
the
with
definition
that
of the
category.
word.
That category, I'm gonna guess, is like a groomed beard, possibly.
Okay.
I'm going with groom beard on the
That
swamp.
sounds good. Yeah,
Yeah,
groomed
we'll go with it.
beard. We're figuring these things out. You know, your competition's in a couple days. It'll be fine.
I probably should know these categories, but I mean, it is what it is. It is fine.
You do.
There's
I
judges
hear
for
you.
So after mountain goat, how do you say that?
Ptarmigan.
Oh, okay. So the P is silent.
Yep, P is silent. Ptarmigan.
I'd have never got there.
I don't know what this one is either. Okay, it's kind of like a dyed beard if you want to dye it, I guess.
Okay.
And then obviously soup strainer is mustachios. The walrus is
Bigger mustachios.
Yep, bigger mustaches. May not. It's where that weird one they do where they cut the middle out right here. What is that called?
Like
national-
chops?
Chops, kind of like a chops, yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what a walrus is because the walrus tusks.
Okay, so like it would
Makes
be
sense.
it'd be chops, but it's probably like the Hulk Hogan mustache, but bigger.
Yeah.
That's probably
No
what it
connect-
is.
Because it says no
Like a
connecting
Fu Manchu?
sideburns and no hair below the upper lip. Yeah.
So it's like all encompassing. Is that
So
the
right
right
here
word?
down, like Hulk Hogan, yeah.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan or Fu Manchu or chops, and just no chin hair.
Got it. Yep. And then
the-
pirate is our freestyle. That's where the ladies and everyone else compete and so on and so forth.
So
freestyle.
So ladies would be with the freestyle guys. Is that
Yes.
okay?
Yep.
Dang, bring your game, guys.
Yeah, that's cool,
Bring your
man.
game.
That's why I was hoping Natalie was going to come, because anyone and everyone, like when women ask me, can women compete? I always tell them, I say, Google Natalie Johnson world champion. And when they Google her, they're like, oh crap, women can do this too. I said, yes, women are welcome. We want you guys to compete as well.
Absolutely. And
Yeah,
it gives the
I-
women the opportunity to make some men super sad.
Yeah.
Are you
Exactly.
kidding me? Like, do you want to compete of somebody like caliber of like best in show of worlds or something like that? Or
Hey, I've beat her twice in craft categories. I just want y'all to know that 2 times I've beat her in craft categories. So I'm just
Do you
saying,
want to sleep on the couch tonight, buddy, or what?
hey man,
I-
I'll sleep wherever. Apparently yesterday I was sleeping in the garage floor. I don't know what was going on. but-
right. I don't remember the end of craft categories either. I usually pass out by the end. So
I'm just too busy winning all the craft categories I enter. You know, it's just
Yeah.
Natalie had to learn it from somewhere, right?
She learned from the master, I guess, or vice
Yes.
versa. She taught you one of the other.
That's more likely, but that's not as fun of a story to tell, Jeremy.
right. But can you build a flower?
No,
Exactly.
I cannot. Look what I did. I did this. Look all these flowers I built. Dude, I've
Crazy.
sat there. I've
Tyler,
sat
you-
there and watched her for hours make these flowers. Ain't no freaking way I ain't got a damn clue how she's doing this, and I'm watching her do it. It makes no sense.
Yeah,
And then
that's a different level.
our last category before Mr. Furface is the whaler.
The Alaskan whaler. This is where
No
that beard was
mustache whaler.
born. Speaking of, Robert Mevick's going to
Hello,
be up
Robert.
there.
Robert will be there. He's excited.
His beard was born in Alaska.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited because I also think I forget his name. He's
Daniel
coming from South.
Howland.
He's coming from South Carolina or North Carolina.
Yeah,
who,
he's coming. Yeah, Daniel
he's a
Howland
whaler
is coming from Charlotte or
Nice.
Charleston. I meant. Yeah. Anyway,
Going for
Yeah.
this event, huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Two
cool.
whalers. Yeah. And then so what's Mr. Furface? Is that just all the winners throughout the night? Is that how that was?
It is, yeah. So first and second place is first and second place of every category comes up. I mean, you choose one, and then the number one from each category gets a chance at the Mr. Furface.
That's cool. And then so what happens at Mr. Furface? That's like, do they get some special super award? Do they get like the key to
They
the
do.
city
They get an even bigger trophy.
and the key to the city, obviously. as
And
well.
they actually, so the previous Mr. Furface will be presenting the new Mr. Furface.
Okay.
So Mr. Spiller, our luxurious guy, he is our reigning Mr. Furface right now from last year's competition.
Is he coming up there as well?
He is, yeah.
Nice.
He has to.
Jerry?
Man, it's
Yeah,
Jerry. It's mandatory. If you win, you have to come back.
Mandatory.
We don't care about what kind of position
Nope.
you're in life. You better start hitchhiking to Alaska.
Yeah, all the way
Yeah.
down the dirt roads.
You get a nice little crown. He's going to wear his crown up on stage, and he's going to hand it to whoever is next. If he doesn't, he could win it again. He could be
he
a two-time Mr. Furface.
He doesn't get to keep the crown after the year.
No, the crown is actually 74 years old. It's old as shit.
That's
rad.
awesome.
Yeah, it is. It is an actual crown. Like it's a cloth crown. Big old. It's old.
I didn't know it was from the beginning. That's badass.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty
Dang,
prestigious.
that's cool.
It is a legitimate, not like a king's crown, but like a big old.
Oh.
There will be pictures posted afterwards.
And
this
the
time.
winner doesn't take this like home for the year, right?
No, we keep it
Yeah.
here that way.
Yeah.
It is not
I thought he got to
friendly.
take it home.
No, Jerry's gonna bring back like a ball of yarn and be like,
I don't
"Sorry,
know what happened
guys."
to it. Yeah.
It disappeared, guys. I'm sorry.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I don't
guys.
know what happened, but this is what's left.
Oh, look at this. I know it already popped up here, but Tyler Hill was born in Alaska. That's
Yes.
crazy. I had no idea.
I did not
I had
know
no
that
idea.
actually.
Uh-uh.
He used to be a whaler. He got pretty smart, and he's a goatee now. So
He's a
no longer-
goatee now.
Yeah.
I've contemplated going goatee, giving you a run for your money.
Hey man, you'd smoke me all day, every day. So you're good being a full beard. You look great.
Yeah, I don't think I could do this shaving the sides because it still
You
would
gotta
require me to shave, and I don't want to shave.
Yeah, man, you got to shave. It's super hard. I mean, some people can pull it off and some can't. I just think your face looks perfect just the way it is. Don't mess with perfection.
Well, thank you.
I threatened Aaron with shaving my sides and coming after him, and he just chuckled just like he just did. Like,
Yeah.
chuckle. It was-
Please
was
don't
funny.
do it. Please don't do it. Please
Yeah,
don't do
no,
it.
it's fine. Shawn was a whaler for a while. You looked super good as a whaler.
I did do it with.
See, so much work. Dre she agrees. It's way too much work to be a goatee. You don't want to do that. Oh,
And then I contemplated going whaler, getting rid of this mustache and just having all. But you have to be a certain length to be a whaler. You can't do full beard.
Yes,
whaler.
because then you move into another category.
Yeah.
yeah. So you would be at nationals. You'd be Shenandoah, but at just any regular old beard competition, you'd be a whaler.
Yeah.
There's not a length requirement for
I've
whaler.
grown quite fond of the mustache though.
Dude,
so.
your mustache is wild.
Do not get rid of that mustache. Like, I have total mustache envy. There's no doubt about it. This never gets cut. This is all it is.
Yeah. I don't have the patience to tame it, so I just let it grow.
Mine don't go long enough to sag. It just stays there. Just like
Mine does this. That's what mine does.
You've trained yours well, sir.
yeah.
Thank
you
you.
both
I try.
have great stashes.
I'm working on it. So Russell Nagel, I think. Was this a question, Natalie? Okay. No. Never mind. She popped it up. I thought it was a question. He had a long thing. Should we read it? He's just talking to Jason.
I think so.
We're good. We're good. I thought it was a question. All right. This beard competition, they are usually judged by a panel of people. Do you have a judges panel ready for this event, Mr. Jeremy?
I do, yes. I have 4 of them listed, waiting on Miss Alaska to confirm. She's going to be our 5th judge, Miss Alaska.
Breaking news. Could be
Dang.
Miss Alaska. So
Hopefully.
you want to go through these judges? You know who they are?
Oh, I do, yes, sir.
Yeah, let's go. Who you want to talk about first? Do you want me to choose or you want to choose?
He's like, show me a picture.
All
Let's
right, here
go.
we go. Let's talk about this guy. Mr.
Brock, he was the former lead singer for 36 Crazy Fists.
Okay.
Oh,
You
of
don't know who that
course.
is.
I've
He's
heard
actually
of him.
now he's a radio host up here in Alaska and jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades.
Good dude. He's actually the manager of the Sullivan Arena now too, as well.
Okay, cool. So
Which is where the comp's at.
exactly.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's talk about that real quick and we'll get back to the judges. The Sullivan Arena, what's its capacity?
Don't catch me lying. Maybe 10,000, maybe less. I don't know for sure. We used to have a hockey team in there called the Alaska Aces, and then they went away. COVID hit, and then they turned it into a homeless shelter during COVID. And then now, after all that ended and everything else, they're bringing it back to life, and I'm actually the first person to have events in there. So
Sweet.
So it's going from homeless to beards, booze, and bacon.
yeah, this is actually going to be the third event I've had in there. So
so you've just been blowing this place up since they kicked the homeless people out.
It's my favorite venue. I mean, it's convenient, parking's great, the people to work with there are awesome.
Is it like about the same size as like the Ford Center Arena or whatever that was up there in Casper? Smaller.
I'd say on par, maybe a little smaller. I mean, it's on the floor is like Olympic sized hockey rink. Whichever hockey rink is bigger, Olympic or whatever, the floor is huge.
Dang. Pretty cool. And you're going to be down on the floor and just take up the whole place, huh?
Whole place.
Dang, that's badass.
That's a great size venue. That's pretty cool.
All right. So that was the Sullivan Arena. Well, let's talk about this next judge. Mr.
James Hastings. He's actually a fellow Army veteran, and he is the founder of the nonprofit that we are supporting, actually. His nonprofit is the Alaska Healing Hearts. He raises money for outdoor therapy. So, like, if you're ever in a tough spot and you want to come hang out around a fire, or if you need firewood delivered to your home, if you're in need, anything like that, he raises money for vets. So,
and that's like you said, that's your charity that y'all are raising money.
That is, yes. It's called the Alaska Healing Hearts.
Nice. And a question from Natalie: is this guy the dude in the picture here?
No, but that he should be. I just noticed that.
It looks just like him. It's like his brother.
We'll tell everyone. Yes, that is James posing for the character. So we're good.
I mean, he's with the charity, so I mean, it's natural that you put him on the.
Yes,
the logo.
James will appreciate the publicity here.
So. And he loves bacon and beer.
He does.
He does. Yes.
And pulling logs.
He's actually hauling logs out to they have an island. It's called the Island of Hope. And it's a whole island where the only way you can get to it is by boat, or in the winter when everything freezes, you can drive out on snow machines. But yeah, it's called the Island of Hope, and it's a whole getaway. You go out there and bunk houses, anything and everything you can imagine on an island. It's there almost.
That's crazy. So that's just for the charity? The charity has that island, or is it?
Yeah,
is it his?
Someone, the previous owner passed away, and in the will, when they passed away, they donated the island to him.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, and they have done nothing but do therapy and trips for veterans and families and stuff like that to get them out in the woods or on an island and help them out and work through stuff.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you just need to get out amongst the trees or whatever's in Alaska to, you know, just work things out. I believe in that very much so. So that's awesome.
Yeah, and your number one fan just said hello.
What? Oh my gosh. Oh hey. What's going on? Natalie's doing comments, so I didn't even see it pop up. I saw something pop up, but I didn't read it. So
Yeah.
hey Alicia. Hey. I
You wanna
assume
talk
she's gonna
about
be there.
She will be, but you want to talk about Ice Road Trucker, and that's her. The only way you can get to her is via airplane. There's no roads that make it to her, so she has to
Really?
be flown in or out. That's it. Yeah.
Where's she at?
In Nome, Alaska.
Nome doesn't have roads going to it?
Negative.
No kidding.
If they did, they'd be really small anyway, and you couldn't drive a car on.
Because of their
Yeah,
gnomes.
exactly.
Shut up, Shawn.
Yeah.
Goof. Hey, girl. Hey. All right. Well, who else we got? This next one. Who's this guy?
Mr. Smiley, he is actually a former Mr. Furface. So that's one of the requirements to be, and what we have to have on all of the panels, they say, is that there has to be a former Mr. Furface winner, and he is a previous Mr. Furface winner who he said he didn't want to compete with everyone this year. He wanted to give everyone a chance, and so he decided to be a judge.
John Smiley. He's been doing this bearding thing for quite a while, right? I think I remember him from like way back.
Yeah, he's competed at nationals a couple times, if I'm not mistaken. And then whenever Worlds came to Alaska back in like 2010, I don't know when that was or whatever.
2009.
That was pre-beard. I was not allowed to have a beard back then. So.
Dang, were you already living in Alaska?
I was, yeah. I was in Afghanistan when that happened here, so I wasn't even here.
Did you know anything about the beard competition thing in 2009?
I didn't even know beard competitions were a thing until a random guy walked up to me in one of my gun shows I was doing. He was like, "Hey, man, you have a nice beard." And I said, "Well, thank you." And he said, "You know there's competitions?" I said, "Nope." And I said, "Well, I'll be there." And I went to my first Mr. Furface. I won my category, and I've been going ever since.
When was that?
5 or 6 years ago.
Okay.
Six-ish, 6, 7, yeah, somewhere in there.
So 2018, 19, something like that?
Yeah, 2018.
18.
Yeah.
Cool. Old Mr. Furface. And you didn't even get to take the crown home.
I won my first Mr. Furface. I'm actually Mr. Furface of 2019. 2018, I won my category. Didn't win Mr. Furface.
Gotcha.
I lost to the guy who told me about the competition. And then, yeah.
He was like, this freaking guy just showed up out of nowhere and almost beat me. And it was my idea for him to be here.
But you got
good
your
guy.
Mr. Furface, and you are one of the 74 winners of Mr. Furface.
I am, yes, sir.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool. That
What's
is
up?
way cool.
Oh, hi. All makes and models, car, bike, show, beard, stash, charity competition. Hi.
Hi.
I'm assuming
We like
that's
what you're
it.
about.
Yeah. That's the longest name in history. We love you too. All makes and cars and bikes and beards and whatever that whole name was. And the last judge that we have announced officially is this one. Tell us about this one.
Ooh, oh yeah, Miss Candace. She's actually a radio host as well out in the valley. She's on K-Hits 107.1 out in the valley. And I went in there to do an radio interview last week and talk about the event. And she asked if she could be a judge. And I said, "Who's going to say no to you?"
And you're like, absolutely.
Yes. I do not have to kick anybody off just to freaking get you on there.
You're a fan of the beards? Sure, you can definitely come.
Brad says she looks like a very nice person.
She looks very nice.
Yes, very nice.
So I'm assuming this is probably her first beard competition judging.
It is, yeah.
Did she know about him? Did she know about Mr. Furface and stuff?
No clue.
Well, she does.
I went in to talk on the radio with her and her co-host, and yeah, and that one thing led to another, and I was not telling her no.
Yeah, well, that's pretty cool. You got your rookie wild card judge, and that's always kind of, important, I think, to always have that perspective of someone that isn't normally at these events, but as I say that, I don't think any of these dudes on your panel have probably are very frequent to a lot of beard competitions anyway. So I'll kind of redact what I said. So anyway,
Okay.
you know,
Only-
sometimes I
only
just
one.
You
Only
worked
one
it
is-
out. You completely.
I know, like, you know, I don't really have this whole inner monologue sometimes, and just like working it out. I'm like, you know,
Yeah.
I don't think these never.
Yeah.
We'll just go keep saying words until we're done. You know,
We got there.
that's what happened.
We got there.
It's fine. So we got some judges. What time's this thing kicking off? Well, you already told us 7:00 on Saturday,
Yep,
right?
competition starts at 7. Doors open at 5 for happy hour, acoustic accoutrement, and then freaking have a good time.
Or do you have anything else planned for the weekend? Any Friday or Sunday events, or is it just 5 until question mark on Saturday?
Yeah, nothing crazy Saturday. Obviously, I'll be setting up the event Friday. The event is Saturday, and then I'm letting anyone know if anyone wants to reach out to me, send a message or whatever else that is going to be there. I have some spots open on the boat. We're going to go out and try to go get some halibut and stuff on Monday. Me and
Nice.
Jerry. So that's what we're going to try to go do there. So if anybody wants to partake, they can hit me up, and we got a couple spots left on the boat to go do some fishing.
Just for the halibut. That's what Natalie just said. That was
Yeah.
her contribution to the conversation. Just for the halibut, Natalie. Goof. Happy hour at 5. Rookie, says Alicia. You're a
I
rookie.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Rookie.
That's a little late. But
Man,
It's still
so,
early here.
do what?
5 o'clock is still early here. It's daylight outside at 5 here.
Yeah. So what's that going to look like on the weekend? So I know Alaska's like, you
I
know,
want to. Yeah, we're about
The
about
light.
9:30 when the sun sets ish, maybe somewhere in there. I don't know. I haven't
Okay.
paid attention lately, but
That's-
it's still daylight.
that's what we are still. Like,
really
what'd you
I
say?
don't-
What time it was dark?
9:30.
Maybe 9:30.
We're somewhere around 9 right now here.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know. I'll pay attention tonight. and do a
8:30.
post-
I'd say 8:30 to 9 maybe. But it's getting long. The days are getting longer.
Yes, they are. Very nice that way.
John Abraham is mad at you, Natalie. Said he was about to type that. Well,
Yeah.
you're too slow, John Abraham. Too slow. What else did we miss? Did we miss anything? We got your judges and your event space and your charity and all the categories and all
Yeah,
the
no, just come on up, everyone. Come up next year. We're gonna do it again. Let's
Yeah.
make this happen. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully, we can get you guys up here. Go live at the event, man.
Yeah, I would love that. And also, like I said, you know, we'll talk later on this week and see if I can help you out and see if we can get your event streaming on as many locations as we possibly can, so everybody can sit back all day Saturday and watch the beards in Alaska.
I've never
Yeah,
been to
definitely.
Alaska ever. So it would be pretty cool one day, you know, Talking Beards presents, you know,
Me-
or
me and Aaron
broadcast
have
Mr.
talked about
Furface.
this.
So
Me and Aaron talked at every Worlds or Nationals, whatever we've been to, every event we've been to, and he said, "I want to come. I want to come. Get me the dates." And so
I know,
it's
man.
gonna happen. And I'm
and it
I'm gonna
happened.
make a bid. I'm gonna make a bid for Nationals again, so we can try to bring a Nationals up here. That would be fun.
I love that idea, especially if you've got this amazing space. You've already got a predetermined event, and we've already done a beards, bacon, and booze thing, and it worked once, and I think it could work again. I for one love this idea.
Yeah, I want to see how this first one goes,
Yeah.
and then go from there. So
There you go, and then you can keep your November date for next year, possibly, or the year after, or whatever.
yeah, move it to November, 1 November, just to do it.
There you go.
yeah, bro,
Jeremy,
that could work too.
I appreciate you coming on, and I appreciate you putting on this event and
Yeah.
putting it on a date that's not in February. I'm sorry it didn't work out that I couldn't be there, but
It's all good.
Next
We
year.
appreciate your guys' support, though. I mean, we appreciate it. James is going to appreciate that a lot, and everything else. So,
yeah.
Honest Amish came through. We appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate you guys, and we love being involved with all these beard events, and you know, just keep doing good work up there, Jeremy, and buddy, we appreciate you and everything you do.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me, guys, and I hope you'll have a good evening.
Absolutely, you too.
You
and
too, buddy.
We'll
Very
talk
nice
soon.
to meet you.
Come, Shawn. You're only 3.5 hours away, man. Let's go.
You're right. You're right
Oh,
up there,
flight
man.
wise, probably
Flight-
yes. Probably.
All All right,
All
guys.
right.
Thanks again. Y'all have
See
a
you,
good
Jeremy.
evening.
See you.
You too.
All right, everybody. If you haven't made a decision on what you're doing this weekend, you should just go to Alaska to the
Just do it.
Beards, Booze, and Bacon Festival. It's just 24 in a couple hours from Spokane Valley. So it's right up the road from wherever you are, probably.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely it's down the road from where you're at.
I can't believe the roads are dirt.
You
I
act
mean,
like you've never seen dirt roads before.
not for like an interstate.
Yeah, I get what
we
you're
have
saying,
tons of
but,
dirt. We have
you know.
more dirt roads in our town apparently per like mileage than we do paved roads because we have a large horse population here, and
Horses hate pavement.
horses hate pavement. So that yeah, all the super rich people here in town that have horses in their front yards and stuff, they all live on dirt roads. So we have a lot of dirt roads here. So I've seen dirt
Right?
roads, Sean.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
grew up in Kentucky, Sean. I've seen dirt roads.
Yeah, but we don't deal with crazy weather stuff like they do up north where there's a reason that they don't pave it. It just blow apart.
No, it completely makes sense. But,
So,
the initial shock was there. It's like, yeah, you just
Yeah.
keep driving, and then you got 600 miles of dirt road, and then
Yeah.
you're almost there. It's like, that's a lot of dirt road.
just go till your end pavement, and then you got about another day of driving.
Yep, just ice road trucker in it all the way across Canada. Good
Yep.
gosh. We should drive there and document the whole thing, Sean.
Totally. From my house, not yours.
Yeah, and then we'd be like, dang, I forgot to pop this up a dozen times during the interview. You look good, man.
Because we totally need to pop up Natalie with a Sean beard.
No, that's you. That's you with a Natalie outfit on.
She did let me borrow it, and it was very nice of her. I probably stretched it out a little bit, but
you look good in blue.
I wear.
Makes your eyes pop.
I do wear blue sometimes.
Oh my gosh, what a mess! I don't know who created that, but it's hilarious.
It pretty much rocked Facebook today, so that's good. Yeah.
And it wasn't even going to make it to social media. I just made it as a joke, and I was just going to send it to you. And I was like, I need to use this.
I wonder if anybody here believes you saying that you made it as a joke and with no intention for it to hit social media.
I was just going to pop it on the show tonight. That was kind of my plan with it. I was like, oh, look at you. Then I was like, nah, this has to.
That is not a kill. No,
this has to be seen more.
Drea does love me in that outfit. So.
Robert Mevick. No, sir. Nothing as of yet. Everything's still kind of in limbo mode, but I think they're looking at early November as per usual, but no dates, no times, no places, no sponsors, nothing's on board solid yet. Everything, like I said, just in limbo, but we got plenty of time. It's May.
Coming.
It's coming. There'll be announcements and stuff. Speaking of Nationals announcements, you can go to the Nationals website now. I need to make a post about this, and you can get your Guinness Book of World Record certificate for full beard, mustache, or partial beard for Daytona. And if you missed your opportunity to get your certificate for Casper, Wyoming, for that Guinness Book of World Record, that one is also available again. So you can go to the National.
I didn't get one.
There you go. Here's your opportunity. If you were at Casper, you can get the outdated Guinness Book of World Record
works for
certificate because it is no longer the record.
It's not the current world record, but
it was for a year. It was for a year, and
it was.
A lot of cool pictures and a lot of cool times and all that good stuff happened up there in Casper. And if you want your certificate, it is available online once again. So yeah, if you can go onto the Nationals website and get your Guinness Book of World Record certificate now. Sorry, Whiskerinas, you all definitely didn't get a fair shake on that one, and that was on Guinness. They don't understand the Whiskerina thing, I think, and there was questions, and I think they thought they had it figured out, and I don't know. I don't know what happened. Anyway, sorry, Whiskerinas. Better luck next time. So, what else we got? Is that it? We're
I
over
think that's
time.
pretty much it. If you have not got your submission in for the nationals or whatever they're called.
Or the national online beer competition.
Yes, get it
Yeah, there
done.
you go. There's an
Don't
event
be lazy
page.
like me.
There you
Let's
go.
go.
There. Or Drea. Yeah, Drea's being lazy too.
Drea also
Her,
needs to
Natalie.
do it as well.
But yeah, couple weeks left on being able to get registered for that. You can go on to thebeercalendar.com. I put some updated notes on there today or yesterday about it. And yeah, I think you just do the PayPal thing right there, the PayPal info, and then you just post on the event page. And I think you're done. I think that's it.
You are. You just
Bingo,
post it.
bango. And then on the 28th of May, we'll be right here on Talking Beards announcing all the winners. And we may have the judges on, who knows? And
It's going to be a fun show with no time restraints. We're just going to have a good time with y'all.
Yeah.
I have been assured that there will be big sexy potty breaks, so don't worry. We'll have commercials and stuff, all kinds of cool stuff. Just be ready for a great time. Grab your drink, sit back, relax.
It'll probably be a couple hour episode. We'll do giveaways and we'll actually ship them out and everything. Stu Eggers, if you're listening, we owe you a product.
We got
what's up,
you.
Nikki? Yeah, that's it, everybody. Thank you for watching. I think we pretty well covered everything. Surprise guest on the 28th, of course. Yeah. Anything else we need to add, Shawn?
I can't really think of a whole lot.
Me neither. Go buy some big
We
sexy
covered it.
beard brand. Go buy some Honest Amish. Go to thebeercalendar.com. Go to Shawn's Comp.
You should.
Go to this one.
If you go to Honest Amish, make sure you use Talking Beards.
Yeah, there you go. Use that promo code Talking
Yeah,
Beards at honestamish.com. And all orders over $35, you get free shipping inside the continental United States. So that's it. We did it. Everybody, have a great evening, great night, great day. Wherever you are in the world, you just have a great one. And we'll see you next week. Okay, bye.
Bye.